all the loose fruit and take it to the platform. Then from there, the checker counts the number of bunches to enable the company know the number of bunches taken to me on daily basis. Then from there, the dumping truck evacuate the bunches to the mill on the very same day to help reduce and avoid some problems like BOP, runny palm oil, and fatty and free fatty acid. By so doing, it enabled us to have quality oil in our farm plantation.
Do you have any bunch around you now?
Yes, ma'am. Right. We can go inside and let's go to the direction. Yes. So when the loose fruit are detached from the bunch like this, then we cut.
So like how many bunches do you have? How many bunches
in a year?
No, yes. In a year that
Around 25 to 30 bunches in a year will come, sir.
Come on.
Yeah. But if we get 10 to 12 months of rain, then we can get almost 35 to 40 bunches in a year. Because of 5 months of dry season, we get around 25 to 50 bunches.
Well, so this is ready for harvest.
Yes, sir.
Harvest.
The harvester.
Just like that.
Yes.
Just like that.
When cut, we also pick all the loose fruit and take to the platform.
Because the weight of this is supposed to 3.5 kg.
Really? And what should be the average weight?
Average weight should go to around 7 to 8 kg, but in the peak time it will go up to 20 kg. When it is 8 years old, it will go up to 20 kg.
So as the older it gets?
Yes, up to 8, from 8 years to 13 years of planting, then you get the maximum yield and maximum crop and maximum weight.
So the fruits will be bigger then?
Yes.
The fruits will be bigger at that time?
Yes. So this is the sign, the one it becomes red in color, and this is the time that it will start harvesting. And then one loose fruit will fall down, and then you know that it has fallen from this separately, then you harvest it.
And how tall does this go?
It can go, the maximum it can go up to 9 to 10 meters.
So this is good life.
Yeah, this is around
So this
4 and a
tree
half.
has how many years life?
25 years. Then you need to replant.
Oh, you keep it. And because tapping old man.
No, it's even better.
Oh, but this one doesn't produce on one. It does. Pharaoh, how are you?
Nice. Because this is our blog which we planted in May 2020. We are happy with this. After harvesting, we take it over there, we collect it, and then we are sending this to Okumo for processing because we are not set up our processing. In 2 years' time, we set up our processing.
So why are you harvesting that?
Because if we don't harvest, then we lose the revenue. So you need to harvest because the fruit is not justified to set up our new year. So once you have substantial quantity, then you can put up your new. You can start harvesting from 28 to 30 months. Right, you start harvesting from 56 to 40 months, and then 48 months you start harvesting. Where you? No sand.
I'm coming to your farm next.
They are here. They've seen what Dufil started 2 years back. This is not grab and chat. And we expect all the investors, as we visit them, to also see the use and making this round like once every 6 weeks to be able to see the development. It's an important legacy, and investors are cooperating with the state because we have challenges. We are living with those challenges because we have opportunities here. As businessmen, we see opportunities here. We are working with the communities. Great thing Dufil has done there. Created several routes in the communities, continuing doing the solar lighting and We have given employment to almost 1,500 people. Out of that, 1,500 people, and out of that, Indore State has almost 40% of the population for employed. Plus, contract being given to the state people so that they can come and do the employment.
So if you don't have job, come to the farm. As time goes on, you'll be getting more. Why can't we get land? Then sit with the people in property development agency and then build low-cost housing. Nominate the communities where we can build. Because they have people who will pay the rent or own the homes. You have a market. I mean, you understand? Yes. So, I think it's one of the things we'll be looking at with you and the rest of them. To say, housing is going to be an issue for you because you can't provide all the housing for all your workers, is it?
Yeah.
So, us and the local government, as part of the planning, maybe we can encourage investors and government to do low-cost housing in the communities. Huh? Yeah. Because over time, you should be able to give mortgages to your staff to own their homes.
Which we are on already.
But you're not going to move from here in another 30 years, are you?
Minimum 50 years. Yes.
You understand?
30 years is just one generation.
Kind of
One generation of the past.
You must think of. So I want to say, why are the communities who dig it? For instance, how do we now get land? Huh? There's land. Okay, I'll give you my grandfather if you don't. So that we can think of housing. There's employment now. Let's think of housing. Okay.
To 12 months. And this will be there after 3 years, it will start looking this.
So from here now, this hole is already
30 cm by 40 cm. As you can see. So when planting, first of all apply the fertilizer. So we are going to spread the fertilizer around the side. Thank you. So after doing this, we have to apply more soil on top of the fertilizer so that it does not scorch the roots of the plant.
Okay. No, that's okay.
Next time we will open the nylon bag.
You go back. Allah. So you push aside.
So those
Not from the nose.
okay. So you make sure that the height of the thing is still about this same level.
Now we fill back.
We have finished it.
Yeah, one after. Then we try to compact the soil around the farm. Reason for this is because we don't do that. Once there is wind or rain, the farm is bending to one side. That's why we have to compact the soil around.
What?
Okay.
One.
So why are we watching now? You look at all plants need water.
Okay, but we're doing it now because we're the dry season.
Okay.
Otherwise, when the rain
Yes.
Come and put signboard here for this
This is my
Yes.
farm.
The first two should go to the governor.
You won't mail this one or your cousin.
I insist to.
Yes, my people, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the location of when you're watching this video. My name is Apostle Alfredo John Williams, and the street commissioner. The man with the talk and the shop, the people. No be Lagos with it, no be Ibadan with it, I'm beating with it. These are the Dufil farm. And I really dey amazed the numbers of persons we work here. Now we get to section, and the section from cassava, and also get for palm. And I really dey happy because this investment, this development, they happen under Godwin and Obaseki'S net administration. And I'm really, really happy. So when people say the government not done it, I say, wow, you know, all kinds of people working here, now that they produce cannot buy for this place and other household cassava. We dey back from far. So what can be activated or implemented for our farmers than you can see. So guys, there are not enough of those stomach infrastructure politicians. All we need now, we need more technocrats, people that will build institutions that will make Nigeria become great again, that will make Edo become great again. We have Dufil right now, and I'm really happy with what they happen for you. This is the second for cassava. Guy, Obaseki, God bless you. So guys, we're going to take Naramo, we're going to see what they happen here. This place is there for the Petue area, for Inovia, no East. I am happy. No be Lagos, no be Abuja, no be Ibadan, not Bini here. All these things come into Edo under the leadership of Dr. Godwin Obaseki'S. Edo is actually becoming great again. Guys, share this video. You guys have not seen anything yet. So that's the reason we clamor for AI, artificial intelligence. We are already in the season of artificial intelligence. So guys, Edo is becoming great again. When I share the video, when I look, all these things they happen for Edo. Attracted a total of not less than $500 million. I repeat, $500 million into their just their sector alone. By way of the oil palm plantations, brought into 70,000 hectares. Then we have ethanol plantation. Then we have oil palm plantation. Then we have ethanol manufacturing plant. All of this summing up to millions and millions of US dollars and attracting thousands and hundreds of thousands of jobs. You can look at this whole environment around you see structures everywhere. Well, to choose the next person when we are governor for Edo State after Obaseki'S. There has to be somebody who understands how to attract investment. There has to be somebody who understands, networking with private sector. There has to be somebody who understands
financing, there has to be somebody who knows how to drive private sector to invest in the economy. There has to be somebody who has an A-class, resume with respect to operating within the private sector. So that's why I'm asking all the people, your eye where can't go when they talk, say, oh, just put anybody there, all these things, they don't go with that. There has to be somebody who understands what things they mean. So the people when they run for governor today, they don't know what it is. You write A when big like electric code, they're not going to pronounce it. So you can't make mistakes. Sound, network, regulation, extensive private sector, local so we have capacity, attract big ticket transactions to the sector. Those are the kinds of people that we should look forward to electing based on capacity.
Wow, Edward's becoming great again. Guys, share this video because more shocking thing we're not going to see. God bless you.
This afternoon, I joined the investors in our Edo State oil palm production program, which we have named ESOP, to visit the facilities and farm of one of the investors in the program, ERPN, Dufil, who, as you know, are the makers of Indomie, very popular brand, Indomie. They got land from the state government under this program in 2019 to farm oil palm. And once they started their oil palm investments, they then saw the need to diversify into cassava because of the availability of cassava in the area. And as you can see here today, they have invested in excess of 25 billion naira in different investments in farms or in the factory to process cassava. So we're here this afternoon to see how far they've gone, see what they've done, see what challenges they have, and how we collectively, as government, as sub-investors, work with each other to reduce the risks and encourage more investments. The state is already benefiting from this investment because, as you can see, here is a factory that has been built in the last 3 or 4 years that is producing quality cassava flour and other byproducts for the poultry industry. So from the agri standpoint, from the food sufficiency standpoint, we are benefiting from what is being produced for food. Beyond that, we are, as a state, we received substantial investments. So just imagine that only one of the investors has invested this amount. It shows you how much has come into the economy of the state, and explains why you see a lot of economic activities going on. This is direct investments from them. So you can imagine the indirect investment, the multiplier effects, the people who are supplying them other goods and services. Thirdly, jobs. Here alone, directly, from the farms, the factory, they employ over 1,500 people. This is direct employment. This does not include transporters who bring in products, materials for them, and take away materials. does not include other farmers in the neighborhood who produce and supply them. So you can imagine for every one job they create directly, there must be at least 4 or 5 other jobs that go this investment. So they are helping us reduce the challenge of unemployment. Then just the benefit of bringing in more people into the area. I'm sure when you people drove in here, we don't have imagined that facilities like this would exist in the middle of nowhere. They're helping us develop the state, open up the space, expand the state, create more opportunities. And lastly, they signal what is possible and what could happen. So it's Dufil today, it's flour mill tomorrow, which means that other people in that business, other people in the food business now know that Edo is one place you can come and invest and make a lot of returns and grow your business. So I believe those benefits are very clear to everybody, and that even our critics now understand why MOUs matter. Yes, maybe you want to ask, yes?
Just the volume of cassava. I'm concerned about our state. Do we still have the ones with many farmers?
I'll allow the company answer. But what they have done is to now show us that what we are producing today as cassava is a minuscule of what the demand is. First, note that the variety of cassava which they are using for industrial production is different from the one we eat. That is the first thing you must note. But secondly, they have now brought in more knowledge and expertise on how to grow cassava. So even for the variety we eat, they will now help us improve the yield and productivity for those of our farmers who are cropping, cassava for feeding. One of the things we have decided to do, government working with the investors, is see how to encourage those people who are already in farming cassava on how to expand their production. So if you're cropping 5 hectares of land before, and we're only producing the variety that you use in making garri, we now encourage you to expand to 10 or 15 and plant the variety for industrial use, because there will be a buyer waiting to take up whatever you produce. But what is even interesting for me, which I found out today, is that the byproducts, you see, after they peeled the cassava and processed and gotten their flour, those byproducts you see, the peels and all of that, are not wasted. There's no waste. They're used as feedstock for other industries like the piggery industry. And I hear that it's very, those byproducts are in very, very high demand. So it's a chain, it's like a cycle where we are now beginning to produce food for ourselves. It's just the beginning, but it's a very important and significant beginning. Because as we all know today in Nigeria, we don't have the foreign exchange we used to have before. So all these materials, all this food we used to import, we don't have the resources to import as we did. And even if we did, the price would be too high for us. So the way out is what you are seeing here today, producing for the domestic market. That's the only way we can stabilize food supply. That's the only way we can stabilize our foreign exchange rates in this country.
Just wondering, when we are coming to expanse of land here, I'm just wondering the issue of security here. Is the state collaborating with them to ensure this place is safe?
Business is secure. The invaders.
I will let them answer that. But I'll let them answer. They'll give you.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's our honor and privilege to honor His Excellency, his team, Chairman ESOP, and the other investors who have come all the way from their busy schedule to our site. We thank His Excellency and the entire team for supporting us in this journey. And we are proud to say that we have very much benefited from His Excellency and his program and the arrangement which he and his team has given it to us throughout our journey from 2019 till date. As far as the question of security is concerned, we are in touch with the CSO government house on continuous basis. So thankfully so far we didn't face any problem, and one or two incidents whichever we faced, we immediately highlighted to CSO government house, and within 24 hours we got our problem resolved through our CSO and CSO government house, and after that we never faced any problem. Because we have local vigilante to protect us, we have our own security, and at the same time we have a backbone support from His Excellency and his team. So we highlight to them if there is any issue, we get immediate attention from them.
So how's the collaboration?
Yeah, so we have around 17 communities in our vicinity, so we are getting good support from them. So far we have employed almost 40% of community people in our farm, and as His Excellency mentioned, direct employment is around 1500 people. Out of that, around 600 people are working from the community direct employment. Plus we give them certain jobs contract to build our housing, to do road clearing work, so that they support to us and we get good support from them. At the same time, with the ESOP program, we have signed FP agreement with them, because of which we have done certain CSR like road grading program, solar installation program, and in the long run we will give borrower and educational scholarship to them.
Chairman ESOP.
How's the I see you coming back.
No. First, you asked a question on cassava, and Nigeria is in Africa the largest producer of cassava, and you will see that here itself, Dufil has an in-situ cassava farm, right? So the impact on food production is not supposed to be enough, and the other companies too that are involved in commercial cassava processing also have in-situ farms. Okay, but more importantly, we have seen today that an opportunity also exists, just like we have in oil palm for cassava. Already I even made an error there, 4 of the ESOP investors, we have 8, actually